But to hear Zion say that from a younger generation of basketball players that, haven't really seen the Knicks be prominent forces in the league, and to still enjoy coming to New York and playing, I think that definitely bodes well for this team. Definitely bodes well for this team. And then I got another clip for you guys. Stan Van Gundy was out there wilding them up. Hey, what's going on? Quis here from Sports Vibes TV. In this video, I just want to give my thoughts on this recent win against the New Orleans Pelicans. We went out there, we won 122 to 112, and my biggest takeaway is how this team is responding to adversity. Right now we're out there playing without both Mitchell Robinson and Alec Burks, and this team is still finding ways to win and to pull out these close games. During this win streak, we've gone up against quality competition. Yes, the Grizzlies probably are not in playoff contention right now in their conference, but there's still a team that's talented. We went out there, we beat the Lakers, we beat the Raptors, we beat the Pelicans twice, and we also beat the Mavs. So we're playing quality teams. And to see us go out there, and yes, we gave up this lead in the third quarter. That's something that has kind of been a staple for the Knicks throughout the season, giving up leads in the third quarter. But I would like to more so focus on how we were able to persevere and will ourselves not only into an overtime, but also into an actual victory. Julius Randle, I'll pull up the box score. Julius Randle once again had a great game, 33 points, 10 assists, 5 rebounds. He had 5 steals, while he was guarding Zion Williamson, which is a hell of a task to try to complete. But, he did the best he could. Zion Williamson still had a great game. He had 34 points, but, he had to work for all his buckets. Nothing came easy out there for Zion. And you got to credit Julius Randle because he had the appointment or the assignment to guard him. Reggie Bullock, I almost lost my voice in here when Reggie Bullock dropped that 3 to send the game into overtime. Derrick Rose did a great job penetrating. Lonzo should have stuck to his man, because even if Derrick Rose were to go out there and make the bucket, they still would have been up 1. So that was a bonehead move. And Stan Van Gundy kind of chewed him out at the end of the at the post-game presser. That was kind of crazy, but we'll take it. So Reggie Bullock did a great job knocking down that 3. I was in here hooping and hollering. Nerlens Noel, once again, like I said, we're missing Mitch, but Nerlens Noel has stepped up, and it kind of raises the argument, is Mitch now expendable? Because if Nerlens Noel is playing to this level or ability, if somebody's willing to give up something decent for Mitch, hey, I don't know, I would definitely pick up the phone and listen to the offer. Elf really didn't give us much. I was kind of pissed when Tibbs went back to Elf in the fourth quarter. I'm like, yo, why you got Derrick Rose and Elf in the game together? That is not the backcourt pairing we need. Put IQ back in the game. And of course, he put IQ back in the game like 3 minutes ago in the fourth. And that's where we really got into a run. I think that really helped us out. Him being on the court kind of helped with spacing out there. So I like that, the fact that, Tibbs actually made that adjustment. I think Elfrid Payton really shouldn't be closing games for us just because the lack of his shooting ability. Just leave him open, and at that point you're playing 4-on-5 and things get even more difficult for us in the half court sets. Obi, Knox didn't really play much. Knox, I kind of liked what I saw from him. He was a little bit aggressive. He actually pump fake, put the ball on the floor, and took a nice mid-range jump shot. So I like to see him do that instead of just catching the ball. If the three's not there, he just gives it up immediately. Taj Gibson, he went out there and he had a workman's type game. 14 rebounds. He had a tough assignment dealing with Steven Adams. Steven Adams, based on what other players say, is built like an ox, and he's moving people left and right. There was one instance where he got like 2 or 3 offensive rebounds in the same possession, and I'm like, yo, they're gonna have to try to do something. But Taj Gibson, he worked hard, got 14 rebounds. You know, didn't do much scoring wise, but you're not really looking for Taj Gibson to really get you a lot of buckets. You're looking for him to be more efficient with his shot attempts, and that's exactly what he did, going 3 of 4. Derrick Rose had a hell of a game. Derrick Rose was doing a great job penetrating. Like I said, he's the one that kind of set everything up for that Reggie Bullock 3. So I think Derrick Rose was a great addition. His shooting efficiency was great. 9 of 17 from the field, 2 of 4 from the 3-point line, 5 assists, 2 turnovers. Turnovers was an issue in the first half. In the second half, they kind of cleaned it up, but there was still some bad turnovers, like Julius Randle. I think he was being guarded by Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball poked the ball away, and Julius Randle was just so nonchalant in his attempt to retain possession. And of course, the Pelicans got it and were able to initiate a fast break. So that's something the team definitely has to work on. Frank Nitti got a little bit of shine, but Frank Nitti was out there bugging. I'm like, bro, you just gonna go out there and rack up 3 quick fouls? Like, you just came in for somebody that fouled out. We're in a clutch moment right now. We should not be racking up fouls and making it easier for them to get free points. Frank, you gotta chill. But at least he was +5 for the time that he was in there. And Quick again didn't have a great shooting night. 1 of 5 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3-point line. But free throws, he knocked down the majority of his free throws. I think he missed the one for, I think they called a clear lane, and he missed one. But we'll live with it. When you win by 10 points, not gonna complain too much. And if you have a free throw percentage like Quick, you're really not gonna complain. But he had a decent game elsewhere. 4 rebounds, 3 assists, +24 for the time that he was out there. So I liked a lot of what I saw from this team. I kind of liked what I saw in the post game even more. I mean, there's a few quotes from Zion I want you guys to listen to. All right, so let's listen to what Zion had to say in the post game.
I'm glad you asked that, actually. I mean, New York is the mecca of basketball. I love playing here. When I played here in college, and this is my first time playing here in the pros, and I mean, this atmosphere, whether they're cheering for you, whether they're booing for you, it's amazing. Honestly, I think outside of New Orleans, obviously, I think this might be my favorite place to play outside of New Orleans. I can't even lie to you. I can't lie to you.
All right, thanks, Z.
I'm sure that's going to make headlines. So Zion loves playing in New York. Who knows? Are we going to go out there and potentially get Zion? No, I don't think so. But to hear Zion say that from a younger generation of basketball players that, haven't really seen the Knicks be prominent forces in the league, and to still enjoy coming to New York and playing, I think that definitely bodes well for this team. Definitely bodes well for this team. And then I got another clip for you guys. Stan Van Gundy was out there wilding them up.
Our lack of concentration coming out of timeouts, both offensively and defensively, to do and execute what we're supposed to do is not good enough. So we're good enough to compete with people, but we don't do the things at the end of games it takes to win. Part of that's a learning experience, but today, no excuse whatsoever today. None. I don't care if you're a senior in high school, you can execute what we were supposed to be doing with 7.8 seconds to go. So no excuse whatsoever.
Yeah, man, Stan Van Gundy is pissed. But yeah, let him keep on beasting on Lonzo. Yeah, come on. Keep on bashing Lonzo. Because to me, I think, Eric Bledsoe was the catalyst for that run in the third quarter. But I think Lonzo played a part, keeping the team, just keeping everything steady. He was still the facilitator out there, even when Eric Bledsoe was out there cooking. So continue pissing off Lonzo's SVG. It's just going to cost us less money to have to sign him and bring him over here to New York. So you guys, let me know what you think down in the comments. Once again, I'm Quis, host of Sports Vibes TV, and I'm out.